a scrappy, tough, athletic New Mexico State team?
Yes, because their coach said they were not tough against Utah.
So you know, if he told us that, I promise you that's been the theme this week.
That was the first thing he said post-game.
That's right.
Their team was not tough.
Well, and he mentioned it yesterday, too.
So, yes.
So I promise you that was the theme this week. Yeah. Yeah, and look, Greg's learned at this level, too. Now, he's been at the Division I level, but as a head coach.
Your starting front court player, you're talking about Muhammad.
Yeah.
Had 1 rebound.
Yeah. It's not good enough in 29 minutes. It's not good enough. He took 3 shots. He made them all, but 1 rebound in 23 minutes isn't good enough. Now, he's 6'9", and I think he can ball a little bit. But that's all. Like, if you told me put these two teams together in late February and it was a league game, this would be so cool.
Different conversation. And it's going to be even a different conversation just in 2 weeks for New Mexico State in round 2 in the Pan American Center. Because they're going to have even that much more.
Well, and they'll evolve and they're going to play some games, and they don't get any home games. Right? I mean, if you look at what they're doing, their schedule and what it's going to do, like they played at UTEP, they play at New Mexico. Then they go to Vegas next week. They're going to play that San Diego team that Utah State just got through, and then either UC Irvine or Nicholls State. Then they get that one game. They get the 2 games at home, right? They get the Aggies and Lobos back to back almost on a Wednesday and Saturday, and then back out on the road. They go to Pittsburgh for a one-off game in Pittsburgh to play Duquesne. How about that? So they're going to play on Wednesday in California, play Santa Clara in the Bay Area. They'll travel across the country to Pittsburgh for a Sunday game and back to the Bay Area on Wednesday for another game against St. Mary's.
They're going to flip that? Like a Duquesne.
The Duquesne game and played Santa Clara and St. Mary's.
Mind if we play you on the 14th?
And all of them on the road. Isn't that crazy? Now, school, well, that's like finals week, too, isn't it?
You're going to get some good travel miles.
So they're Santa Clara and St. Mary's, both in the Bay Area. They're going to go play Santa Clara on Wednesday, fly across the country to play Duquesne in Pittsburgh, and then go back to the Bay Area and play St. Mary's. That's how scheduling's so hard. And then they'll go play in that Sun Bowl Invitational. They may get UTEP again, huh? A third time? Because they're going to play Kent State, and then if they win and or lose, depending on what's on the other side, they're probably going to get UTEP again. 3 times against UTEP. All right, 505-246-0610. We're going to wrap up our work week when we come back. Well, not really, huh? You got to work and I got to work, and, well, you got to work too. How about we'll wrap up our week on this radio show? Does that make sense?
Yes.
And then we all go to work?
Yeah.
Is that how that is?
Busy weekend.
Lobos and Aztecs tonight, Lobos and Aggies tomorrow, Lobos and Sun Devils on Saturday, cross-country national championships. Hey, we could be sitting here on Monday and have another national champion. The Lobo women's cross-country champion team is going for a national championship. And all your NFL stuff. So we're going to wrap that up and to get you all your correspondence that I have not gotten to on the opening drive. Thanks for being with us. And remembering you listened to 95.9 FM and AM 610, the Sports Animal.
We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Dream Style Stucco. Stucco is the way to go. A Southwest tradition, beautiful and durable. The perfect combination. Your favorite color, your favorite texture. You're gonna love it when they put it all together. Through any weather, nothing looks better. From the smooth to the rough, they really know their stuff. Nobody does stucco like Dream Style Stucco.
As a mom, I try to make the best choices for my family and our health. That's why I choose Western Sky Community Care. It's a Medicaid plan with quality health coverage and special benefits like Boys and Girls Club membership credit, additional dental benefits, and wellness and support programs. I decide which Medicaid plan is right for us. I choose Western Sky Community Care.
Learn more about Western Sky Community Care by visiting discoverwesternsky.com today.
We fight the battles no one hears about.
We drop into the middle of firefights to rescue others.
and act as one-man air traffic control towers.
We're the ones who go before all others.
U.S. Air Force Special Warfare are proud supporters of ProView Sports.
For your business or your home, Valley Fence stands alone. We're number one in New Mexico for a reason. It's the best fence you can own. Proudly serving New Mexico for over 50 years. At Valley Fence, the difference is clear. No fence too big, too small, or difficult. We handle them all at Valley Fence Company.
Don't sacrifice quality of flavor when you're in a hurry. Golden Pride offers ribs, fried chicken, green and red chili breakfast burritos, and Frontier Cinnabons. 4 great locations, or visit us online at goldenpride@abq.com. Golden Pride Barbecue Chicken and Ribs, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Rudy's is a proud supporter of ProView Networks. We would like to thank the following sponsors for making this broadcast possible.
Noons from 4 till 7 on 95.9 FM and AM 610. The Sports Animal.
All right, so this is about as fun a weekend around here. If you are a sports fan, and if you're listening to this format, I'm going to guess you might be. Like this is as fun as it can be. I think you've got state semifinals, high school football in a lot of places. You've got Lobos and Aztecs tonight, football at University Stadium. Lobos and Aggies hoops tomorrow night in the Pit men's. And Lobo women's basketball in the Pit against Arizona State on Sunday. This is actually really kind of cool. 505-246-0610. That's the 377 Brewery hotline and your text line. So I asked you which Dairy Queen's better, the Ruidoso or the Raton Dairy Queen. Remember, because Ruidoso's got to go up to Raton. The 6 seeds or 2 seeds got to go see the 6. The text line says Ruidoso's Dairy Queen is better. Every city in New Mexico has a Mexican restaurant named La Cocina, C-O-C-I-N-A. Raton's is La Cocina with an S, C-O-S-I-N-A. So let's just give them that one. Go Tigers over the Warriors. All right, so Ruidoso's got the better Dairy Queen, but Raton has the better La Cocina. Got that? I mean, I don't even know where to stop now when I go through Raton. Should I find the Dairy Queen or La Cocina? Terry, good morning. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling wonderful. Good Friday to everyone. Thoughts and hugs. Addie, Austin, Ballou, all family members.
Check.
I'll throw in my little World Cup knowledge for Marty. The Netherlands is kind of like the Vikings and Bills of the NFL. Most finals appearances without winning the cup. So, okay, enough of that.
Thank you.
I always wondered why the Lobos Aggies kept playing twice a year. But listening to your show over the years, I can see why. It makes for a great time, great rivalry. They enjoy it. Good banner both ways. Wife is UNM graduate, so I'll throw in my little barb towards the Aggies. Lobos wearing their shirts and things properly, their cherry to work and everything like that. And I would say be kind to the Aggies who are wearing their crimson as they work the street corners, putting their New Mexico State education to work. So just toss them an extra $1 when they're on the street corner and all that. But you guys have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. It's been a crazy week in the world, but always enjoy the show.
See you,
Take care.
Terry.
Bye-bye.
I expected a little bit stronger than that. I did. I mean, should I have expected something a little better than that? I mean, it just feels like that take came and just didn't hit. Winner's Crimson. On the Smack Talk, the Crimson wins over the Cherry. Fair enough this week?
Absolutely.
It's Jason.
Well,
no one touches Jason with his little jokes and his barbs.
Rewriting of the fight song, and yeah. I mean, yeah. But
people are just like, why are your eyes brown?
We'll see what happens on the floor tomorrow. All right. So Aztecs Lobos tonight. What's the spread? What do you expect tonight? So
it's 14.5.
Is that enough? I got a text from somebody this morning. Okay, can the Lobos score a touchdown? I'm like, come on, man. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, well, can the Lobos score a touchdown? Now it's going to be cold.
Okay, so
does the
over
cold
under
affect
is 36.
So that's basically calling for like a 28 to 6 game. Is that about what you're telling me? How many points is that? That's 34, and it's a 22-point win. And you tell me so they're giving. It's actually it's calling for like 28-10 ish. Yeah, 28-10 ish. Right? Is what you're telling me? Okay. Does the cold affect the Aztecs?
No.
You don't think it does?
It's gonna be cold, but they're better, man. Like the Lobos have scored 1 touchdown in the last 4 games.
They've got to score some points today. Don't they?
Can't.
And that Aztec defense is nice.
It's just like, and we're gonna talk about this on the pregame show.
Yeah.
Just with Ned,
no, you can hit it.
The challenge of, all right, this is experience, and all those players, because everyone's been there. It's like when you strap it on, like the Lobos are playing. Like those players are trying. They go into the game. They're a football player.
Yeah.
But the battle right now is you're just gaining experience, but you're not building on anything for next year
because you know
don't
the
have
offense is going to be so
offensive
different.
Scheme to build on.
Yeah, that's a really good point. You know everything is going to be, and it needs to be. You know the whole offensive side is going to be completely changed. I mean, I know there's those of you who want to see a change at the top. I firmly believe Danny Gonzalez is going to be your head coach next year. I firmly believe he should be, but he has got to make a change, and he's already said this: an offensive coordinator, an offensive scheme. They've got to bring someone in. He's got to turn the offense over, and somebody who is proven, who has done this, has got to come in and. So to your point, are they building on something? Well, they're getting better. Effort,
energy, experience.
That's a tough place to be.
Competing at the Division I level. Because after last weekend, you're at this point in the season, and you have your defensive linemen, your offensive linemen coming out saying, "Oh, we were getting knocked off the ball. They were tougher than us." It's like,
that's a problem, and that's everything that this is trying to be built on, right?
And it's like if you get beat, okay, but you should not be at this point in the season being like, "Oh, they were just tougher than us." No, they can be better than you, but you don't need that. Does not need to be the line at this point in the season.
Yeah, especially
even if you're not a good footballer.
Especially with what Danny's been trying to build this on. It's all about toughness, and we're never going to be the most talented, but we're going to be the toughest. And yeah, that's a problem if that's what's being said after games. All right, you got the Lobos tomorrow night over the Aggies.
Yes.
All right. What about Lobo women and Arizona State? Yeah, I mean you're calling the game, but. Yeah. This will be interesting.
Pull the Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah, you can't go there. All right. Hey, Ben, you want to talk football tonight? What's up, Ben?
Hey, thanks for taking my call. I was just wondering, in regards to the Lobo quarterback situation, whatever happened with Isaiah Chavez?
All right. So Isaiah Chavez got a little puffy, and he got beat out by all these other guys who were playing quarterback. He just he wasn't good.
I watched a lot of college football. My parents are graduates from UConn, so I mean they won like 4 games the past 5 years. They have 6 wins this year.
Yeah.
Why is it that the University of New Mexico can never recruit a quarterback that can throw the ball 10 yards?
Yeah, it's been, and we've had this conversation so much. It feels like everybody else in this league has been able to find a quarterback, and now keeping him healthy has been another story. But Ben,
I think the last one was Cole McCamey.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I would go back to the year that they had B.R. Holbrook and what was the year? It was 16. Who were the quarterbacks?
Lamar Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan and Austin Apodaca. Yeah, those two. When they kind of went
Because
back and forth.
hopefully, maybe the kid from the Cueva coming in after a few years of maybe a red, the Muslim Aiden Armenta.
Yeah.
Maybe he could be the guy. But I just find it mind-boggling that like year after year after year, you can't recruit like one decent quarterback. It seems like they